Welcome in to the live stream tonight. Tonight we have a matchup between the 16-7 Summit Spartans and your Ravenwood Raptors at 9-14. We just had the starting lineups get underway. I'm Finn Carto, and I'll be joining you tonight. Unfortunately, we do not have any video, but we will make it work. For Summit, it's going to be Coverston, Ferrer, Puri, West, and Phillips. For Ravenwood, it's going to be Brent, Kimple, Barash, Bonga, and Stallings as we are set to tip off, and Summit will control it as Jackson Puri will bring up the ball, being guarded by Dallas Stallings as he goes from my left to right. Marty Phillips at the top is going to hand it down to Coverston. Coverston's going to be guarded by Brent. Gets it back out to the top to number 11, Jackson Puri, being guarded. Phillips being guarded by Barash. Back to Puri now. Puri holding the ball at the top. 30 minutes already off the clock. Phillips again at the top. They're going to hand it down low to number 2, Ferrer, and they're going to get to Marty Phillips for an easy layup. 2-0 early as Summit ran a really slow offense there, but executed well. Barash has the ball on the left wing now. They're going to get to Bonga. Bonga is going to pump fake. Going to get it to Kimple now. Kimple dribbling. Gets it to Barash. Summit running a little bit of a 2-free action as Kimple tried to get it outside, and it was tipped away by number 22 there, Marty Phillips. As that's the first turnover of the night. Phillips almost pulled up from deep there. Ferrer driving in left. He's going to go in on Stallings and misses. Brent gets the rebound and then knocked out of bounds by Marty Phillips. 2-0 Summit. 6:30 left in the first quarter as Stallings is set to bring up the ball for Ravenwood. Again, Summit running a kind of a 3-2 action now. Let's see how if they mix up any defensive, trying to give Ravenwood some trouble. As Brent gets in the middle, they're going to kick it out to Stallings. Stallings tries to dribble it in, and he turns it over as Phillips gets a steal again. Phillips pushing it up the floor, and they're going to call a chest bump on Dallas Stallings there. So that's going to be the first foul of the night on Dallas Stallings. Summit's set to inbounds. Phillips is going to have the ball at the top of the key. Phillips gets again pulling up deep, and he rims out as Kimple gets the rebound, pushing up the floor, has some numbers. Going to kick it out to Barash and goes off his fingertips out of bounds. So 3 early turnovers from Ravenwood as it's looked sloppy. Phillips hands it off to Puri this time as Barash is on him. We're going to get to Ferrer. Coverston now, and Bonga with a steal, and then a foul by number 1, Coverston. So, low-scoring game early. 2-0 Summit, 2:30 off the clock. Summit going back to the 3-2 action as Stallings gets it to Bonga on the right side. Bonga gets it inside. Kimple for free. Bang! He gets it and a foul. Max Kimple for free and 1. So 4-point play coming for Ravenwood as Kimple gets the party started for Ravenwood tonight. As number 5, Ace Borden, checks in for Summit. As Coverston sits down. As Kimple hits a free throw. I think that's 2 on Coverston, I believe, as he just picked up too quickly. So we'll see how that develops. Phillips bringing up the ball. Ravenwood going to go with the zone action of their own as Ferrer gets it down deep. And they're going to call a foul on the floor on Bonga as Ferrer made the basket, but it will not count. So 2 fouls each team early in this ball game. Marty Phillips set to inbound. Phillips gets into Borden. And it's going to be Furr. Furr's going to get tied up, and it's going to be going Ravenwood way. Great defense there by Brandon Barash as him and Dallas Stallings really swarmed in and tied up the ball there. 5 minutes left in this first quarter. 4-2 Ravenwood if you're just joining in. Bonga back to Stallings. We're trying to work it into the post as and then Brent on the corner right side. Gets it back to Kipple at the top. Kipple from way downtown off the mark, but Brent gets the rebound and then kicks it out to Bonga. Bonga to Barash. Barash for free. Boom! Braden Barash for free as Ravenwood takes a 7-2 early lead. Corner threes are falling for Ravenwood right now. Almost a turnover there from number 13, Keenan West. As they get to Ferrer on the left side. He's going to drive in on Bonga. Kicks it out. Now he's going to drive back in. Gets it to Borden. Borden to Phillips. Phillips for free. Got it. Marty Phillips for free as he rattled that one in. I thought it was going to be off on the left side, but it curled in there. 7-5 halfway through this first quarter. Ravenwood. Brent has it on the right side. Looking to get in that middle of the zone. Barash directing traffic as Coach Patrick Whitlock calls out a play from the sideline. They get it inside to Brent. Brent's going to drive in. Gets it to Kipple, and Kipple makes it off the backboard. Kipple banked it home 9-5, and that's 5 early points for Max Kipple. A good sign as Ravenwood needs to get him hot early. Phillips gets it to Ferrer. Going to be Coverston now, and Ferrer cuts in. Great back put by Ferrer there as he scores. Looking to get early into that paint. Ferrer looks like slashing. Stallings gets it to Barash on the right side. Brent now has it. Going to get into Bonga in the middle of the zone. Max Kipple free. Off the mark as Brent gets another rebound, and they're going to call out of bounds. Going to be going Summit way as Ravenwood is set to have 3 guys check in. It's going to be Will McCarter, Reese Hunsinger, and Braden Roberts as Barash, Stallings, and Kipple are going to check out. Good to see Reese Hunsinger check in as he's had some injury trouble early on in the year, but got back last game. Happy for him as a friend and as a player. As Borden's going to travel. Took a quick step after Marty Phillips passed him the ball and looked to drive in, but took a step before he dribbled the ball. So it's going to be going Ravenwood way as Will McCarter is going to bring it up the floor. That'll be Hunsinger now. Hunsinger gets it into Brent. Back up top with Hunsinger. Now going to kick it out to the left side. Going to be Reese Hunsinger from the corner. Off the mark. Good rebound by Braden Roberts, though, as Ravenwood gets another possession. Almost a steal there by Borden. Kicks it out. Will McCarter, you're going to call a legal screen on Isaac Brenter as they went for a dribble handoff, and Summit guy got caught and called an illegal screen. 9-7 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter as we have a towel boy on the floor right now, even though it doesn't look like he's really doing anything. He has the smallest towel I've ever seen, and he's going to get off the floor now. So 9-7, 2:13 left in the first quarter. Marty Phillips bringing up the ball with Reese Hunsinger guarding him. Borden now, back to Phillips. Looking to get inside. Ravenwood's playing a matchup zone now as Coverson back in the game has the ball. Back to Keenan West. Now Ferrer's going to get it early. Phillips driving in, spin move. And they're going to call a charge as Isaac Brent takes the charge. In my opinion, I thought he was not set there, but ref saw something different from my angle. Carter bringing it up the floor. Gonna get it to Roberts. Roberts looking to get into the middle of the zone. Gets it into Brent. Bonga now. Back to Brent. Bonga for free. Off the mark. And Coverson comes down, and they're going to call a foul on either Isaac Brent or Braden Roberts. It's going to be Braden Roberts, I believe. 9-7, 1:30 left in the first quarter. Phillips bringing up the ball again. Going to get it to Borden. Borden's going to kick it out to Ferrer. Coverson now. Ferrer back inside. Looking to drive in. Gets it ripped. And a lot of confusion on the floor as they're going to call 3 seconds on Keenan West as he picked up that loose ball on the floor, but he was on his knees and couldn't get the ball to anyone. So Ravenwood will take over with 1 minute left in this first quarter. Will McCarter. Now Braden Roberts has it. Braden Roberts looking for someone. 45 seconds left. McCarter for free from the corner. Ooh, tips off the front side of the iron as Marty Phillips gets a rebound. Ferrer almost did not catch that ball as he was not looking when Phillips passed the ball, as Phillips is going to drive in and he's going to get fouled. I think they're going to call it on the floor, though. Foul on Will McCarter there. So Ravenwood has 5 team fouls, and that's going to put Summit in the bonus. So Marty Phillips will be shooting 2. As the first one is good from Marty Phillips, as Drew Parker set to check in for Isaac Brent. So it's going to be McCarter, Roberts, Hunsinger, Kimple, and Parker. And Marty Phillips connects on the second. So we have a tie game, 9-9 with 30 seconds left in this first quarter. As McCarter brings up the floor, I'm assuming Whitlock's going to settle for the last shot. As Whitlock calls a play with 12 seconds left, they're going to go now. Roberts has it, 10 seconds left. Roberts to Parker on the inside, 5 seconds left. Kipple for free. Got it! Max Kipple, his second of the night. 7 points as Marty Phillips chucks up a long shot, but it won't go. Max Kipple was 8 points, and that sets the pace for Ravenwood as they lead 12-9 at the end of 1, and I will be taking a short break. All right, we're back after 1 as Ravenwood leads 12-9. I'm Finn Carteau doing the radio broadcast tonight as we do not have any camera coverage. Phillips is going to bring up the ball to start the second quarter. Going to be Borden, kicks it out to Phillips. Phillips free, got it from the corner. So tied up again. Marty Phillips starting to feel it, as I think he has 7 quick ones. Kipple now going to hand it off to Barash. Barash gets it to Hunsinger. Hunsinger from way downtown. Got it! Reese Hunsinger from the parking lot. I love to see that from Reese Hunsinger. as Ferrer's going to drive in and pin balls around, and Rich Hunsinger comes up with it, and they're going to call a foul on Keenan West there. And then Hunsinger gets decked by Ferrer, but they're not going to call anything. Kind of a weird situation. Ravenwood gets set to inbound here. 7:14 left in the second quarter. 15-12, Ravenwood. McCarter going to bring it up the floor. Going to be Hunsinger now. Barash looking left. Gets it to McCarter. And then tipped out of bounds by Ferrer as they're trying to get the ball inside to Drew Parker there. As Bonga is going to check in for McCarter. So it's going to be Barash, Bonga, Kimple, Parker, and Hunsinger. Hunsinger gets it to Barash. Back to Hunsinger. Going to kick it out to Kimple. Kimple looking to Bonga now. Bonga kicks it inside to Parker. Parker's going to pull up from about 8 feet, misses everything. And going to be a tie-up. Going to stay down here with Ravenwood as it was Kimple and Coverston that got tied up there. As Barash going to inbound. Barash gets it into Hunsinger. Back out to Kimple. Kimple now to Barash. Back to Kimple. Bonga. Looking for someone. Gets it inside to Parker. Parker up and misses it off the left side of the rim as he thought he was fouled. Phillips bringing up the floor. Working on Reese Hunsinger. That's going to be a travel on Ace Borden. He's had a rough start as he's had 2 early turnovers and I think a couple fouls. So not a great start from the 6th man. Hunsinger from downtown. Got it. Reese Hunsinger again from way downtown. 6 early points for Reese Hunsinger. Phillips now as Ravenwood has a 6-point lead. Ball goes out of bounds. As they're going to get into Ferrer with 5:30 left in the ball game. Going to get it out to Coverson. Coverson for Fury off the right side of the rim. Going to go off Barash. As Phillips is going to get into Borden. Phillips gets it out to the left side. Phillips driving in on the right side and blocked away by Max Kimple there. And then Brent controlled the rebound but steps out of bounds. So as number 13 is going to check in for Summit, that's going to be Keenan West. Phillips set to inbound with 5:13 left in the first half. 18-12, Ravenwood. Ferrer controls a loose rebound. Phillips now. Phillips travels as he got moving without a dribble there. And does not like it from the referees as he's kind of drawing the referee a little bit. A little bit of frustration setting in from Marty Phillips. Bonga bringing up the floor for Ravenwood. Hunsinger gets it down low to Kimple, and Kimple will drop it in for 2. Fadeaway from Max Kimple, 20-12, Ravenwood, as Kimple has 11 points. As Coverson has it on the left side, and they're going to call a timeout. Timeout Summit. So with 4:30 left in this first half, 20-12 Ravenwood, as I'm going to be taking a short break. All right, I'm back here as Summit is set to inbound as Phillips has it. Phillips from way downtown and off the front side of the rim, and then loose rebound. They're going to call a foul on Max Kimple there. As Summit will get the ball back, inbounding from the baseline. Going to be number 11, Jackson Puri to inbound. As they'll get it in the inside, and then they're going to call a timeout between Keenan West and Isaac Brent. So it'll stay with Summit. Inbounding again on the baseline, Jackson Puri. Gets it in. Oh, stolen away by Blaze Bongas. Barash is going to be on the right side. Reese Hunsinger travel to a pump fake and then moved his left foot without taking a dribble. Did the same thing in my rec game on Saturday. Phillips back with the ball. Going to be a screen on the right side. Phillips from deep, as he has really struggled, as that is just a bit outside on the left side of the rim. As they're going to get up to Reese Hunsinger now, and dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. Unfortunate there. 20-12 Ravenwood with 4 minutes left in the first half. Marty Phillips gets it to Ferrer. Now gets it to Puri. And Coverson from the top of the key and off the mark, off the front of the rim. And Bonga will come down with the rebound. Bonga to Barash. To Hunsinger in the corner. And now Kipple back with it. Hunsinger pump fake to Kipple from the corner. Bang! He got it again. Max Kipple is feeling it. As there's a timeout for fixing the net. As Dallas Stallings will check in for Reese Hunsinger. But that's the fourth free of the night for Max Kipple, as he's up to 14 points, I believe. And then there's going to be a foul on Isaac Brent, as they were trying to get the ball down low to Keenan West. But great start from Max Kipple and Reese Hunsinger, as they've combined for 6 threes, my apologies. As Ravenwood has jumped out to a 23-12 lead. Coverson pump fakes, shoots it from the top of the key off the front of the rim, as Summit has been ice cold, as they've only scored 3 points in this second quarter. As Bonga from the top of the key, he got it. As it is just that type of night from Ravenwood so far, as Summit needs a timeout. 26-12, Ravenwood. 3 minutes left in the first half, as I will be taking a break. All right, we're back after a short break. Ravenwood up 26-12. 3 minutes left. Want to give a shout out to David Hammond for tuning into the stream tonight. As Marty Phillips set to bring up the ball. Going to kick it out to number 11, Jackson Peary on the right side. Going to get it to West now. Back into Phillips on the middle of the floor. And ripped away there by Barash as he gets it to Kipple. Kipple looking up the ball in the middle at the top of the floor. And Euro step. Oh, Blaze Bonga. How do you do? 5 points for Blaze Bonga on the night as that was a nasty Euro step. As Keenan West now with the ball as Ravenwood up 16. And Coverson's going to drive in, and they're going to call a foul on Brandon Barrage as he did not agree with the call. As Hunsinger set to check in for Ravenwood and Borden set to check in for Summit. As Barrage will check out for Ravenwood and Phillips will check out for Summit. Oh, and stolen away by Dallas Stones on the inbound pass. That looked like corner material right there. Going to get it to Kipple now at the top of the floor. Going to get to Bong on the left side. Hunsinger at the top of the floor. Back out to Kipple as they're going to slow it down. Stallings now to Parker. Back out to Kipple. Kipple going to drive it on the left. Going to use his finger a little bit too long. Kick out to Reese Hunsinger. Reese Hunsinger again. Reese Hunsinger for 3. As that is his third of the night. Reese Hunsinger, that's a double bang worthy. As Ravenwood up 31-12, and they're going to let up. Oh, number 11, Jackson Peary just missed a bunny. He had no one within 5 feet of him, and he just missed it within 2 feet of the rim. Kipple now to Bonga. Bonga, corner 3. Oh, my God. What is going on for Ravenwood? It's just an aerial assault from 3 for Blaze Bonga, Max Kipple, and Reese Hunsinger. 34-12, Ravenwood, 1:20 left in the first half. As the student section gets into it, Coverston on the right side. Got to get it to Peary. Peary being guarded by Stallings. For driving in, tapped away by Hunsinger, but Borden's going to control it. Coverston from Peary off the mark. Looked like an over the back, but West gets the rebound. And a little bit of extracurricular as him and Parker get into a little bit of a shoving match. Ravenwood, I think, is going to settle for the final shot here. Being up 20, I think they're content to go into half with the last shot. Hunsinger from way downtown going to call a legal screen. So I think that illegal screen was on Blaze Bonga. It was another dribble handoff. 30 seconds left in this first half. Ravenwood up 34-14 as they have hit 8 3-pointers, I believe. Borden bringing up the ball with 25 seconds left. Back now to Coverston on the top. West to Fur. Trying to drive in. Can't get anywhere. 10 seconds left for Borden. Going to get to number 12. That is Oscar Anderson. As 5 seconds left. 4 seconds left. Fur's just going to have to chuck it up and off the front side of the rim. That's going to end the half. 34-14 Ravenwood as air assault from 3-point range from Reese Hunsinger, Blaze Bonga, and Max Kipple have really set the tone as I will be joining you in about 10 minutes as we're going to take a break. 34-14 Ravenwood. All right, we're back here for the second half as Ravenwood up 34-14 on Summit. Reese Hunsinger, Blaze Bonga, and Max Kipple have led the Ray for Ravenwood. I think Max Kipple has 18 points, if I'm right, outscoring Summit, as I believe Summit will get the ball to start off this second half. Actually, it's going to be Ravenwood. The Ravenwood lineup is going to be Isaac Brent, Stallings, Blaze Bonga, Barash, and Kimple. For Summit, it's going to be Coverston, Ferrer, Puri, West, and Phillips. Max Kipple driving left, gets in the paint, puts it up, and it goes. Max Kipple for two with a 5-foot floater to extend the lead to 22. Marty Phillips driving right on Stallings, pumps it in. Ferrer for free, off the front of the rim as no one comes out to get a rebound. Coverston gets a rebound. Coverston going to drive in and gets it to go. Coverston there did all the work. Bonga on the right side. Bonga takes the screen from Brent, dumps it down low, and stolen away by Puri there. Phillips bringing up the ball, gets it to Puri, back out to Phillips, back to Puri. Into West on the inside. Ferrer down low, and Ferrer, can't get the bounce. And they get the rebound. Ferrer puts it back up and in. Ferrer, as he taps the ball away. Warning, 36-18 Ravenwood, as Summit has cut down the lead by 2 points. Stallings bringing up the ball for Ravenwood. Barash going to hand it off to Brent. Back to Stallings. To Bonga now. Barash for free. Off the front of the rim as Coverston's going to, and then he carries the ball back to Ravenwood. Kind of a brutal stretch for Summit in terms of turnovers tonight. Had a lot of travels and unforced errors. Stallings back with the ball. 6:30 left in this third quarter as Ravenwood up by 18. Barash moving inside. Barash discards, misses it, and then picks up the foul. Nice move there by Braden Barash, but could not get the finish. Marty Phillips set to bring up the ball for Summit. Has a little bit of a Ravenwood connection as he is best friends with our own video photographer, Luke Campbell. As Ferrer has the ball on the left side as a flop there by Braden Barash, and Coverson going to put it back up and in. So a little bit of momentum on the offensive glass from Summit tonight, as a little bit of an urgency coming out of halftime. 36-20 Ravenwood. Stallings out to Kimple. To Barash on the left side of the wing. Stallings driving in, gets hacked and stolen away by Ferrer. Ferrer pulls up for free. Cans it. Kane Ferrer for free, and Patrick Whitlock wants a timeout. 36-23 Ravenwood. 5:22 left in the third quarter as we are going to take a break. All right, we're back here as Ravenwood back with the ball. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Going to be Bonga. And they're going to call a legal screen there on Reese Hunsinger, I believe. As there's a little bit of a stack formation. And I think Hunsinger try to like push off there to get Bonga free. So a little bit of momentum for the Summit, trying to get back into this ball game. As Puri is going to have it with Hunsinger guarding him. Going to be Ferrer with the ball now. Ferrer's been hot to start off this second half. Phillips for free. Can't get one to go, but Coverson's going to get the rebound. Coverson puts it back up. Great defense there. And Reese Hunsinger going to get up and run. Euro step. And one. Reese Hunsinger. That's big boy ball from Reese Hunsinger as he discards Marty Phillips. And one. Reese Hunsinger playing really well tonight, coming off injury. His second game back. Free throws up and long. Can't convert on the 3-point play, but nonetheless a great basket by Reese Hunsinger there as Marty Phillips throws by him. And then they're going to call a late charge. I would be mad right now if I was Marty Phillips because it's been a rough game for him, and the refs really haven't helped him out at all. As Will McCarter is going to check in for Dallas Stallings. Will McCarter gets it to Hunsinger. Hunsinger out to Brent. Now going to have it to Kimple. Oh, almost thrown away by Phillips there, but Reese Hunsinger from way down to Reese Hunsinger. Oh my goodness. Oh my, Reese Hunsinger way downtown from the Ravenwood parking lot as he makes me stand up on my feet for that one. As Summit responds with a Jackson Puri bank off the glass, 41-25 Ravenwood, as Ravenwood has really attacked from free tonight. And then they're going to get a legal screen on Isaac Brent. Ferrer on the left side of the wing now. As the fans were heckling me for a little bit for my call there. It's tipped away by Max Kimple there. It's going to be Summit inbound from the baseline. Going to be Coverson inbound. And it was actually a Puri that got it into Coverson, and Coverson's going to convert for two. So they cut down the lead to 14. McCarter on the left side of the wing now. McCarter's going to drive left. Gets it out to Bonga. Bonga corner. Bingo, bango. Blaze Bonga. As it feels like Ravenwood just cannot miss from free tonight. As that extends the lead to 17. Summit trying to get it in to West. Oh, stolen away by Will McCarter as they try to get it to Ferrer. Blaze Bonga open lane and swatted away. Oh, wow. What a rejection by Kane Ferrer there as it came through and sorted that one away from Blaze Bonga. It's going to be Blaze Bonga to inbound on the left side of the baseline. Going to get into Kimple to Brent. Back to McCarter. Going to be Hunsinger feeling it. Heat check. Oh my, Reese Hunsinger. Another one. He cannot be stopped right now. Get that man some water because he is on fire. Phillips trying to get his heat check of his own and cannot respond as it's off the front of the rim and going to be knocked away by Borden off Blaze Bonga. Oh, they're going to call it Ravenwood ball. 47-27 Ravenwood. 2:48 left in this third quarter. Going to be McCarter to bring it up the floor. Bonga now. Gets it inside to Kimple. Kimple won the and one, but nonetheless gets it to go. Marty Phillips again for free. Oh, he just cannot buy one tonight as he is visibly frustrated. McCarter, Bonga for free again. Oh, off the iron. They finally missed one, it feels like. And got to be Summit ball, last touched by Drew Parker. Gonna be Ferrer driving in left. Tries to get to Phillips. They're gonna be knocked away. And gonna be Matt Nava to check in for Ravenwood. His first appearance of the night. Phillips driving in right, gets inside, and it hangs off the rim, and then cannot get it to go. But they're gonna call. Could not tell what they called there. I think they touched it while it was still on the rim. So Ravenwood possession. Matt Nava gets it to Kimple. Can't tell what the refs just called there, but it was some sort of foul. But it's going to be Ravenwood inbound with 150 left. Going to get into Drew Parker. Parker inside. Parker, tough bounce. Phillips pushing it up the floor. Phillips going up left. Double team. Tries to scoop one and just will not fall as he is just forcing everything now. Kipple driving. Kipple Euro step. Kipple off the iron as Borden comes down with the rebound. Going to be Phillips again. Phillips for free. Another clank. Wow, he is building a house with all these bricks as he has had a really rough night. You got to feel for the kid as he's played really well this season. Just can't get a bucket tonight. Going to be Ravenwood ball, 49-27, 120 left as Braden Roberts checks in for Max Kimple, and Marty Phillips going to check out for Summit. Ricardo bringing up the floor, getting full court press. Going to kick it out to Matt Nava. Nava pumps fakes, drives in, and then gets it deflected and stolen away and then it's going to be a jump ball. Going to go Summit's way. Great defense there by Ace Borden. Borden. A minute left in the third quarter. Coverson, throws it out of bounds as looked like he was tripped up there by Wilma Carter and then just had to get rid of the ball and threw it out of bounds. So Ravenwood ball with 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Up 22. McCarter. $40 seconds left. McCarter gets it to Hunsinger. Hunsinger, another one. His first one that he's missed of the night, and then they're going to call a push off on Matt Nava on the offensive rebound. So Summit ball, 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Going to be Furr at the top. 25 seconds left. Driving left. Ravenwood in a zone action here. As they turn it over, Matt Nava was a steal. Matt Nava was a steal. 15 seconds left. McCarter now has it at the top of the key. He's going to deny the screen. Gets it to Braden Roberts. Braden Roberts free. Braden Roberts! How do you do? To extend the lead to 25 to end the third quarter as everyone is going from downtown for Ravenwood. As Ravenwood at the end of 52-27. And we will be back in a minute. All right, we're back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Ravenwood up 25, as it has been a 3-point onslaught here, as it feels like everyone's gotten involved from downtown. Stallings is going to start off this fourth quarter. Going to get to Bonga now. Bonga looking inside to Brent. Brent going to put it up and will not go. Going to be rebounded by Noah Jackson. As it looks like Summit has some bench players in, as this game has gotten out of hand, it feels like. As Marty Phillips is going to get it in down low, and finally he gets a basket to go. Marty Phillips from the low block. Braden Barash gets it to Kimple. Barash now back to Kimple. Kimple to Bonga. And then Isaac Brent just blows by everyone and one. Isaac Brent just blazed past everyone and gets the and one to go get the lead back to 25 for Ravenwood. As it's going to be a mass substitution here for Summit, as everyone except for Marty Phillips is going to check out. Brent's and one is up, and it is off the mark. Coverson on the rebound, as going to get to Phillips now on the left wing. Phillips looking to kick it out to Ferrer. Ferrer for free and short. He knew it once it left the fingers as he was chasing after it. As Isaac Brent going to push it up the floor. Max Kipple, finger roll, jelly time, and one. Max Kipple, as everything is going Ravenwood's way, up 27. Best game for Ravenwood so far. Kipple's free throw is up, and it is no good. Cannot convert on the and ones tonight, as I think that is free that they've missed. Puri gets it to Coverson. Back to Puri. Puri doesn't have anyone guarding him, but he doesn't face the basket. Ferrer. Puri again for free. Oh, rims out, and Kipple will come down with the rebound, and then tipped away, and then, oh. Ferrer was trying to go after a loose ball there and took out Kipple. It'll be Ravenwood ball. 56-29, 6 minutes left in the ball game. Bonga going to bring it up the floor. Bonga gets into Kipple. Kipple takes the contact and scores. Max Kipple, what a finish. That brings up to 22 on the night. Max Kipple, have yourself a night. Marty Phillips driving left. Scoops it up and won't go off the back iron. And then Puri's going to get the rebound and put it back up and in. That'll cut the lead down to 27. And then, a little bit of tip drill there from Blaze Bonga to Dallas Stallings. Dallas Stallings is going to bring it in, and then it gets absolutely rejected there by Puri. Barash, 5 seconds. Let me see what the ref is saying. I think the Summit player might have reached over the guard line. It's just been that type of night for Marty Phillips, so they're going to call it on him. So it'll be Ravenwood balls to us. They get this sorted out. And someone will call a timeout. So we're going to go to break. Ravenwood 58-31, 5:30 left. All right, we're back for break as Hunsinger's going to shoot a technical free throw, and he misses it. And there'll be another one, as I think the call on the technical was that Marty Phillips reached over the inbounds line, and Reese Hunsinger misses a second free throw. You don't really see him miss free throws at all in a game. Nonetheless, to say 0 for 3 from free throw, as he's like 5 for 6 from three-pointer. Barash going to inbound. Gets it to Wismeyer as Brock Wismeyer checks in. Brock Wismeyer down low, puts up the shot off the side of the backboard. As Marty Phillips going to get it down low and, cannot get the bounce. Wow, he is really having a tough game. And Ferrer puts up another shot, and then it's off the mark. Kipple with the rebound. Kipple driving, gets it to Barash. Barash, reverse layup, good. Brandon Barash with the reverse layup. That's 5 points for him on the night. Ferrer gets it to Borden. Borden going to put it up. Can't get it to go as Wismeyer brings it up, down. And then full court pass. Dallas Stallings. What a pass to Reese Hunsinger. That was a dime from the other side of the court as that brings up Reese Hunsinger to 19 points. What a game for him coming off an injury as, wow. Summit finally gets a quarter free as that was Jackson Fury. That'll cut the deficit down to 28. Reese Hunsinger. Max Kipple drives. Too much gas on them. And it goes long off the backboard. And then Marty Phillips in the corner. Marty Phillips corner free off the mark. And then they're going to call a push on Reese Hunsinger as Braden Roberts and Wilma Carter is going to check in. As the fans want Femi Babalola to check in the game. We'll see if Whitlock pleases them. As Coverston misses a corner three, and then they're going to call a foul on Braden Barash as Jalen Pollard comes in for Ravenwood, a two-sport athlete. Just got an offer from Miami of Ohio in football, plays safety, son of Bernard Pollard, former Titans player and Chiefs player. Coverston gets it deflected away from Wilma Carter up to Hunsinger. Hunsinger gets fouled by Oscar Anderson, and he will be shooting two. Fans still chanting for Femi as he is a crowd favorite around here. Just picked up an offer from NC State in football as a quarterback. Excited to see what he does on the gridiron next year as Reese Hunsinger's first free throw is good. 63-34 with 4 minutes left in this game. Second free throw is up and short. Puri has it. Puri being guarded by McCarter gets it inside to Borden. Back to Puri. Puri being double teamed and Pollard comes up with it. Gonna get it to Wismeyer, and then they're gonna slow it down and hand it off to Reese Hunsinger. Hunsinger slowing it down, got it to Wismeyer, now to Pollard. Reese Hunsinger from the parking lot, air ball. Wow, that was a tough look from him as Whitlock looked away on that one. That was definitely a heat check. I might be flaming him in FMP for that one tomorrow. As Femi Babalola is set to check in for Ravenwood as the crowd goes crazy. Will McCarter gets a rebound on the Jackson Fury miss. Reese Hunsinger as it's tipped away for Braden Robertson. Look at the standing ovation for Femi Babalola as Jaden Chester-Harshi is set to check in, and Braden Wright, I think. Yeah, Braden White checked in. Femi to Braden Roberts. White was it. Pollard for free. Oh, Babalola with the rebound. Babalola puts it up. Oh, he would have brought the house down if he made that. Pollard. Oh, it wouldn't go. This is the most entertaining this game's been all night. And Brendan Roberts was a steal. Jaden Chester-Harshi was driving in, puts up the floater off the front of the iron. As Borden's going to bring it up. As Borden throws it inside and whoa, they called a foul, but it looked like a clean block from Femi Babalola as Charlie Cheatham will be going to the line. 63-34, 2 minutes left in the ball game. First one is up from Cheatham and short. Second one from Cheatham is up and good. So that cuts down the lead. It was 28 with 2 minutes left in the ballgame. Might be a little bit too late for the Summit Spartans to rally a comeback, I think. As White will bring it up the floor. Femi driving in. Femi! Oh, he got hit on the wrist. You got to call that, ref. Stripe's not helping out the student section tonight. As free ball and foul there. I do not know who got fouled, as he is not on the roster for Summit. So he will be shooting free throws. First one is up and off the mark. Second one is up and good. Last one is up and off the mark. Femi Babalola, the rebound. As he pushes up the floor, almost turns it over. Brandon White gets it. Jaden in the corner. Oh, turns it over. Wow. Aggressive chase down block attempt by Jalen Pollard as Cheatham put it up, but it would not fall. Roberts pushing it up the floor. Gets it into Femi Babalola. Femi Babalola scored! Femi Babalola with two. Oh, as the crowd goes crazy for Femi Babalola. That is the highlight of the night for me. Garrett Anderson now with the ball. Under a minute here. Ravenwood up 29. Corner free off the mark. Femi with the rebound as Braden White will push it up the floor. Braden White with a shimmy move. Oh, corner. Jaden Femi. Jab step. Now to Braden Roberts. Braden Roberts free. Off the mark. Rebound by Braden White. And he hits it off the backboard. And it'll be Summit ball with 30 seconds left. This will probably be the last possession of the game. Summit passing it around. Now, that was an ugly shot there from Miles Fell. Braden Roberts will slow it down, and that'll be the end of the ball game. Ravenwood wins this one in a dominant fashion with an ambush of frees early. As your final score, 65-36, Ravenwood. Thank you for joining me on air. I'm Finn Carto signing off. Good night, Raptor fans.